all the fitness gurus will swear that you need 10 different supplements and that you need their supplement and protein powder and creatine to actually make some progress in the gym. But I will tell you this, you don't need a single supplement to make extremely good progress in the gym. And in this video, I will talk about if you actually need protein powder and creatine as a beginner lifter. Let's jump straight into the video. The most important thing to keep in mind is that creatine and protein powder is a supplement. I see some of my gym bros, they're taking that shit like it's like they need that shit to survive, like it's vital. But it's absolutely not. To cut to the chase, I know you don't need any supplements, protein powder, creatine, whatever, to make very good progress in the gym. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner lifter or advanced lifter. So let's begin with the protein powder and protein shake. So a normal human, every human needs about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So for example, take me. Right now I weigh 90 kilograms or 200 pounds. Then you just take 0.8 times 90 and there you have it. 72 grams of protein I need per day. That is not that much actually. So for example, 100 grams of steak has 27 grams of protein. Meaning that that has quite a high body weight, I need to eat 3 steaks to fulfill my daily need of protein. And if you eat 3 meals a day, that's very achievable. This basically means that most people, if they just plan their diet right, don't need to use protein powder or drink protein shakes or eat extra protein bars and whatever not. Just eat meat quite often, regular in your diet, and you'll be absolutely fine, even as a lifter. Most protein powders are made of whey, and whey is basically, well, milk is curdled and strained, and then you get whey. Or as the bro signs of it, you basically heat up milk, and then after a long time you get whey. Other protein powders can be made of peas, rice, potatoes, and even soybeans. 1 scoop of the powder equals to 30 grams of protein in the most cases. The only time I would absolutely recommend you to take protein powder is when, for example, your mother forces you to eat 1 whole vegan day with no protein at all. Then you can just make a protein shake in like 2 seconds and then you basically got your daily protein intake done. So you really do not need to spend money on protein powder, but if you some days know that maybe once a week your girlfriend forces you to eat a vegan diet, it can be good to have in storage. If you're a normal person, a normal beginner, you won't need any protein powder. So spend your money on some better clothes, better gym equipment instead. I don't really want to scare you right now, but when I was at a powerlifting meet 1 year ago, I met a girl that had to operate her kidneys and little small parts of her stomach because when she began training, she drank protein shakes every single day for a couple of years. And then, well, her kidneys failed. And according to the doctors, it was because of the protein shakes. There have been multiple studies, protein shakes and protein powder is not dangerous, but probably it was because her kidneys already were bad from the beginning. I don't want to scare you, but just keep that in mind. Because you're still watching, I know you're quite serious about getting into the gym, making some good progress. And I like serious people. And that's why I want to help you, my friend. If you click down in the description, or you click into my bio, there will be a link where you can book a free call with me. And we can talk anything gym related. Everything from forms to protein powders to diet to different program plans. But now let's get back into the video. It's a little different for creatine than it is for protein powder. Our bodies need between 2 to 5 grams of creatine a day. And 1 100 gram heavy steak there's about 600 milligrams of creatine. So if you want to get 2 grams of creatine daily, you will need to eat 3 100-gram steaks, or 1 big 300-gram steak. But if you really want to max out, you want to get 5 grams of creatine, you will need to eat 8 100-gram steaks. And that can be quite challenging. Even for the biggest of the biggest, 8 steaks a day or 1 800-gram steak can be quite challenging. So I do understand that people take creatine. But one thing to really keep in mind, and that even Harvard has studied, is that when you take more than 5 grams, if you have excess creatine, the body won't be able to use it and will just put more pressure on your kidneys. So just pumping you full with creatine won't make you get any more side effects. Studies have shown that creatine pulls more and stores more glycogen in the muscle. And glycogen can quickly release glucose into your muscles, or basically it's sugar. And sugar is the fastest energy we have in our bodies. But you need to remember that creatine is not a steroid, that you probably won't feel the effects so much like you think you will. I'm not using protein powder or creatine right now myself, but I know a lot of friends that both use protein powders and creatine daily. And they are not a lot stronger than me. They don't look 10 times better than me. It's more like the other way around. I'm stronger. I look better. So yes, taking creatine and protein powder won't put you ahead of the crowd, my friend, if that's what you believe. And this basically shows that having good rest, a good training plan, training hard, and having a good diet is more important than any supplements, if you don't take steroids, of course. If you want to use creatine, remember that you need to use it every single day to get an effect. That meaning you always need to buy more and more. It's not like protein powder where you just take 1 scoop once a month. You need to take it every single day. And if you want to use creatine, you need to buy creatine monohydrate, because that's the only one that actually works and that has been studied for a longer period of time. So my conclusion is that you don't need any supplements at all to build a good physique and get a better physique than 99% of people out there in the world. But if you feel like that some days, you maybe need some more protein to get optimal rest and recovery of your muscles. Or you maybe need to eat more meat. Or that you, because of your vegan mother, don't get enough creatine. Then you can use the supplements. But always remember that they cost money, that they maybe not be so good to your body as you think they are. So thank you very much for watching. Like always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And thank you for watching. Wow!